Greetings, Millbrook families. This is news from around the district in a Millbrook Minute. First up, we have Mr. Sipe from the high school.
Thank you, Superintendent Hernandez. Over the past week, I had the opportunity to attend our mock trial semifinal and final. Tuesday, our team competed against Beacon High School at the Village of Red Hook Courthouse and won the verdict and the points to claim the championship. Congratulations to Ms. Rosenzweig, Robert Tompkins, Andrew Valino, Maura O'Farrell, Raina Craven, Paris Slaughter, Nate Stafford, Amber Concannon, Clara Sunloff, TJ Walter, and Sophia Rogers, along with the rest of our mock trial members throughout the year. On behalf of all of us, congratulations. On Wednesday, we celebrated the college commitments of Riley Hart and Gianna Di Pilato. Riley will be studying and playing volleyball at Marywood University, and Gianna will be attending and playing at Holy Family in Philadelphia. Thank you, Coach Hamill, for organizing this celebration, Coach Stoliker, all the volleyball members, teachers, and staff for coming out to support Riley and Gianna. Congratulations, ladies. A special thank you to Mrs. Watts and Mr. Porta for organizing a successful senior trip to Disney last week, as well as Ms. Kasak and Mrs. McCarthy for helping chaperone. This week, our baseball team won their home opener against Weepatuck 3-2 on Tuesday and beat Dover 11-3 on Wednesday. Our girls golf team beat Beacon in their home opener at the Millbrook Golf and Country Club on Wednesday, 187-185, to collect their second win of the season. And our boys and girls track team won their track meet on Wednesday with their win against Rhinebeck and Faith Christian Academy. Next week, baseball is home on Monday and Wednesday. Girls golf travels to Red Hook on Wednesday, and track and field travel to Marlboro for an invitational on Friday. Have a great weekend. Here's Mr. Cabello at the middle school.
Thank you, Mr. Sipe. Here at the middle school, we have officially concluded our first round of New York State computer-based testing in ELA. A big thank you to our technology department that always supports us behind the scenes to ensure that all of this testing goes ever so smoothly for our students. As far as our students and families, I want to thank them so much for being so involved and for having the overwhelming majority of our students getting involved and working really hard to do their best on these exams. With a report from one of our students, when asked about how the testing went, she stated, "It was super fun." Our students never cease to amaze me. With news from Alden Place, here's Mr. Lipka.
Thank you, Mr. Cabello. Testing went well here at Alden Place as well, and I got to say that not a single technology issue occurred here, so kudos to the tech department as well. Next week is special at Alden Place with a variety of activities as we take a break between testing. We welcome the IBM engineering team for classroom lessons on Tuesday morning. Kindness Club meets after school on Wednesday and Creative Kids after school on Thursday. Junior Interactive Mindful Yoga are planned for Friday. Have a wonderful weekend. And now to Mrs. O'Connell at Elm Drive.
Thank you, Mr. Lipka. This week in Elm Drive, kindergartners enjoyed a fantastic trip to the Mid-Hudson Discovery Museum. A lot of behind-the-scenes planning for next school year has taken place, including holding many of our annual review meetings. These meetings will continue to take place for our Elm students next week as well. Next Friday, I'm excited to welcome back our grandparents and special someones for our Grandparents' Day event. Next Friday, we will also welcome Mr. Herzog and company for an annual Arbor Day tree planting in the backfield. As a reminder to the parents of any entering pre-K or K student, phone calls home will continue in order to schedule a time for your child to come to be screened for the 24-25 school year. Thank you, and now on to Ms. Chernowski with news from Pupil Personnel Services.
Thank you so much, Mrs. O'Connell. So in the PPS office, we continue to hold our annual review meetings for all of our special education students at each grade level. And we just want to thank the parents for having such successful meetings. Additionally, Community-Based Services is holding their spring transition fair at Spackenkill High School on Thursday, May 9th from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. This is a great opportunity for our families and students with IEPs or 504 plans to learn about some of their opportunities. throughout their high school years and then post-secondary upon graduating from high school. So if you'd like more information about that, we will be sending that out. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact the PPS office. I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. And now on to Ms. Colesberg with student expresses.
Thank you, Mrs. Chanowski. Just a reminder that New York's finest speakers will be here next Thursday, April 25th from 6:30 to 8 p.m. in the Millbrook High School auditorium for an internet safety presentation for parents and guardians. Additionally, on May 9th, we will be hosting a first annual wellness fair on behalf of our wellness committee, in which we hosted a meeting for yesterday. And our next meeting will be on June 6th. So thank you for those who supported with the planning for this event. As we continue to plan, if you are interested in being a vendor surrounding health and wellness or know anybody who is, please reach out to my office directly. And earlier this week on Wednesday, you will see that I sent out an email for RSVP for New York's Finest and for the Wellness Fair. So if you are interested in participating in either, please be sure to RSVP at your earliest convenience. And of course, any questions, please direct them to my office. Thank you so much. And now on to Dr. Watkins in curriculum and instruction.
Thank you, Ms. Holzberg. So we are so excited that this summer we have 64 students who are registered for our Summer Scholars Program from K through 9th grade. So that's super, super exciting to have such a wonderful turnout. In addition, this year, for the first time, we're excited to announce that we will be offering a Regents Boot Camp for students. This will take place after school. Students are encouraged to speak to their teacher to see when they will be offering these courses after school. It will run for 1 hour after school. So congratulations for that. And as Ms. O'Connell said, while they will be calling for pre-K and K to schedule those intakes, if you do have a child who is at this age who has not registered, the registration is still open. So please don't hesitate to reach out on our webpage to find out that information. With that, we are now off to business and personnel to hear from Mr. Garcia. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone.
Thanks, Dr. Watkins. This past Tuesday night, our Board of Education adopted the 24-25 school budget. So that's going to be Proposition 1 at our May 21st vote. Additional information on that can be found on our website, along with our capital project information. We had a great information session leading into our board meeting this past Tuesday as well. We've got one more public information session coming up next Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. If anybody in the community would like to come out and hear firsthand what it is that's going into our capital project proposals, we'd be more than willing to walk you through it, share the financial impacts, and answer any questions that our community members may have. That's going to be next Tuesday, the 23rd at 6:30 p.m. at the middle school auditorium. In addition to our budget planning, we're also actively recruiting for a couple of open positions. We're already recruiting for a French teacher position for the fall. In addition, we have a current vacancy for an elementary music position. So if you or anybody that you know would like to join the Millbrook family in either capacity, we have these positions available and recruiting right now. There's also a number of full-time, part-time, and per diem positions on our website. Please go to millbrookcsd.org, click that apply button all the way to the right. It brings you right to the page that has all of our job postings on it. Hope everybody has a great weekend. We look forward to seeing you next week. With that, we go back to Ms. Hernandez to close us out.
Thank you, Mr. Garcia. I want to give a special thanks to the Angels of Light, who are sponsoring a fundraiser event in support of one of Millbrook's student athletes who sustained a life-altering injury this past summer. This event will take place this Saturday, tomorrow, April 20th, on the Village Green from 9 to 2 p.m. Again, that's tomorrow from 9 to 2 p.m. on the Village Green. This will help Damien's family prepare for him to come back home and make his return to Millbrook High School next year. I also want to wish a happy Passover to those who will be observing this coming week. Have a great weekend, and as always, we will see you next time.